Surely free, potentially is Black being deployed, but it's still line forward. You maps come through, they are making it happen, but meanwhile, Bronsberg does step further forward. They're trying to also, Virtuous, push their own vision line forward. You can see the smokes now being deployed, the smoke road ready to be taken through, but it's going to be an absolute do or die situation for Virtuous, because still they have not dealt, as you said, with DRS, and it's about cat and mouse. Who decides to go first? And Bronsberg, that was not the knock you wanted, as right as you're about to cross. Look at how many smokes are being deployed, but it's still not enough. The spray is still too strong for T2k, and there comes in two, and there comes in surely three, potentially is Black White is the only one remaining, but still gets shot up anyways. DRS did bounce him, Virtuous will pull it down.
It's fine. I mean, DRS could lose players as long as that is the price to pay to get some other players in. That's fine. If they can get 3 through, that is amazing. Falcon's helping for sure as well to applying pressure from within.
Still DRS, so they continue even further forward. Nima is now going to be the only one up with AJ as they've lost the back line. T2k is still not fighting with Falcon as much as DRS wish they could have this fight go either way, because they're getting dropped on the outside, but they just look too darn juicy for Falcons and T2k to turn to themselves. Is now we head further down into what is only our final 5 teams. Tarzan inside those who have survived to the phase 7 point. DRS, they are somehow still elite, so he went for kills. 6 kills with T2k as they continue to push further forward in the NSE. Oh boy, are they eliminated as Falcons then step even further forward. DRS 2 could be next. Nima tries to chop over the wall. T2k so cannot find it, only will find the building. Is now on the backside though. Last has found the difficult backdoor attempt. It was not successful. They've lost Nima 2, but down to only 1. DRS, this might be where the fight ends here for him. Gael's down to half HP. Heals back up.
Tricky one. I mean, Falcons got rewarded for their patience. They got literally 0 kills before that one. But sometimes you just need to pay for that. Like, that is exactly... I mean, they were that Pachinki team, so they worked their way through. At least they got some macro down in order to live till this stage. I mean, any points is great for them. It won't be the biggest game, but I can't complain. But that will be DRS out. But in that one single game, they have double the amount of points that they've gotten from today. And I think, I would love to believe that that is... are setting up for a huge day 3 for this team.
Just gonna say, Tarzan, look who's still alive. Look who's got the potential to take this Chicken dinner fate from the bottom of the leaderboard. It's still got 2 players. Yes, it's gonna be difficult, but the whole PM is real, Tarzan. It's coming in strong.
I mean, like, this team really needs it with all kills on board as well. They were actually pretty chill. I feel like there's nothing for them to lose, right? We saw them before this game started. They're chatting, they're smiling, and that is great to see. I feel like you don't want to bring too much burden into this. If you've lost the fun, if you really want to grieve your teammates emotionally, that will never work out for you. So that is great that they're at least taking 14 points from this game, and that is going to matter so much.
After this, there's still 6 games, so you said we're 2/3 the way through, but there's still 33% games to play, Tarzan. And Fate, if they can come up with that position strong, they come out with a chicken dinner in the last game of day number 2, the mental boost that has got to provide to them coming into those final 6 days to really step it up, to really bring in that flame inside of them and burn it all down in front of these other players.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first phase 9 that we have. I feel like. I hope the distribution yes, of mess does come through. Every footstep, every movement has to have a good purpose right here.
Last, the Alstam strong. Phase 9's closing in. There's no room for error as the zone will not stop right now. It won't stop until everyone comes down to one team living. Falcon Damar, they strike in first with smoke, try to block out the rest, but you can see the blue zone is no mercy. It only continues to push. You do not want to be touched by the blue zone now. It hurts so bad.
This is tough. This is very tough. Phase 9 is still coming, and that is the time utility coming through as well. Beautiful not there, but 1 for 1 seems like.
1 for 1 indeed. It's still Fate are alive. It's still got Madcap. There's no revive going to come. It's way too late. You got to pick yourself up as a solo. and white as a trio to a duo, potentially the zone barely doesn't clinch out T2k, but it's straight on back for Falcon and straight on back for T2k. 1-for-1 trades, but they add the more members, and now it's a 1 versus 4 situation. T2k has still got 3 up. Yes, it's going to be a reef on his lonesome. He's got the window. Can he find at least 1 kill? The zone comes in behind him. He's got nowhere to run, nowhere to go, and they won't even strike 1 more.
Beautiful one from T2k. I mean, they started with a very good adjustment in drop spot to make sure that they have secured that early game. Play that northern approach, slowly come in, reset up through the zones, playing a great control of North Georgia.
He find at least 1 kill.
They started with a very good adjustment in drop spot to make sure that they have secured that early game. Play that northern approach, slowly come in, reset up through the zones, playing a great control of North Georgia Port. Have utilities towards the end of that late game, and the team play does come through. Allow the blue to do the work for them as
and yeah, it was DRS, and more specifically, it was AJ and Mafia Ninja that were there first, and they were bragging out.
Monster. They're not quite 50 points ahead right now, considering they were almost there before, but still, what a cushion they have developed themselves here across these 2 days, Imperium, with